Will Shields is my dad. He was a right guard here at the University of Nebraska.
Played for the University of Nebraska from '89 through '92. Within that time span, we were in the Big 8 before it became the Big 12 and now the Big 10. We ended up winning 2 Big 8 championships. I call myself a blocker or pusher. I negotiate space for others to make greatness. I'm going, man, I want an outlet. I'm going to be a first-round pick. And that's what you dream to be. I was a third-round pick for the Kansas City Chiefs. And I had the opportunity to go in at the first game. The left guard gets hurt. The guy from the right moves to the left. I move over to the right spot. And from that day forth, I never removed myself from that spot. From game 1 on, I played in every game for 14 seasons.
To play as many games and as many years as he did, day in, day out, it's really, really hard to wrap your mind around. He always got up super early in the morning to get a workout in or go watch some film. Always was coming in late at night from working on something after practice. A lot of people said he wasn't strong enough, tall enough, or quick enough, but I just know that he was always the hardest worker and no one was gonna outwork him.
We keep some of the awards from top to bottom, sort of the family case here. Got some for myself. I was selected to 12 Pro Bowls, have 7 or 8 All-Pros. And from there, we have the Walter Camp Football Man of the Year. And then here is the Walter Payton Man of the Year, 2003. Shavon, I made him wait until he was, 5th grade before he could put on the pads. I wanted him to try something different beforehand so he didn't get pigeonholed.
I went out for the team, and because of my dad, they put me on the line, and I was one of the smallest kids on the team. It wasn't a good experience.
At that point, he was like, yeah, Dad, I don't know if I want to do what you did. And then, of course, in high school, he focused mainly on basketball.
Get through.
Going to Nebraska was completely my decision.
For me as a dad, I don't care where you go to school. As long as you're dreaming about going to school, I'm happy with wherever you go. Of course, it makes it easier that he goes to your alma mater.
Shavon's obviously got a legacy with his father playing here. He's well known by his last name, but he still forged his own identity.
Here's Shields, a shot good. He's in double figures with 10.
You don't average 15 points in a league like this without being really talented, but it's his character. I've never coached a guy with more integrity than Shavon.
What'd you think of that ball game?
Doing great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. How about your guy, 31? How'd he do?
Did great.
Did great. I believe you, man. I believe you know what you see, right?
Avery Harriman is Coach Harriman's son, who's going through cancer right now.
He's gotten really close with Avery, and obviously, I think that's really helped Avery.
Shavon, what was your favorite play of the game today?
I was shooting my free throws at the end of the game, and I heard Avery saying, "Come on, Shavon." That was my favorite.
Because I was cheering for you.
He's got a good heart. He's pushing forward, and some of the things that we've talked about as parents have rubbed off.
Great pass and a finish by Shields.
11 points for Shavon Shields through 11+ minutes.
I can go and do an autograph session, and after I do an autograph session, I go back to my car, put a hat on, and if I got Shavon with me, I now become Shavon's dad, which is the coolest thing ever, because then I get to be a fan.